Before starting anything, if your mental health is not healthy or capable enough, you're gonna most likely fail. And that's not because of outside power. It is all about your inner world. Your inner world gonna mirror your outside world. So if it's trash inside, don't expect something luxury on outside. This is why it is step 0. It is beginning of the route to your success or whatever you desire. Can't you get something with your bad mental attitude or health? You can be, it's not gonna be lost lagging results and you will not feel satisfied. In this generation, the mental health is getting lower and lower. It's because people not aware of their mind power and they let the outside power, which is coronavirus, staying at home, the social media's growth, wars and etc. Can't you see the light on this path? You can be the one who going upper and upper instead of going down like other people who want to pull you out to that deep hole. No, you have been already in that state. It's time to now change your life. I say this many times and I feel like it's never enough to say it again. Depression, anxiety or most other negative states of mind are just you not using your own mental power. That's it. It has no other meaning. It is not because you were an abused child. It is not because your mother or father was alcoholic. It is not because you were unknown. It is not because of you think it is. Those are excuses you choose to be depressed or to cultivate victim states. It was always a choice, consciously or unconsciously. Believe me, I lived all of those states, being depression long years, having low self-esteem, having low self-confidence, had an advanced anxiety and panic attack, traumas over traumas and whatever. Not only myself, but also my mom had those issues, but you know what, I fixed all of them after I realized this truth. Your mind creates your inner world and your inner world creates your outer worlds, period. I fixed all of them with those things, I will tell you. And I feel like I am the best version of myself now. And a side note, I also teach that my mom and I fixed all of her mental issues too. And I'm grateful for it anyway. So if I do it, you can do it too. Mental power is a skill. It requires a training and it's not that hard. You just have to determine and discipline. That's it. At this very second, you have a choice over every thought and feeling that comes in your mind. You might say you are a depressed or anxious person. You still have the choice now. You have the choice to think and feel whatever you want. Sure, you might still notice that your mind has a negative tendency and habit to focus or remember the negative. You still have the power to be aware of that and bring it back to a desirable state of mind. At first, it takes efforts, but with time, you're gonna build a new, strong path. Anxiety, panic attack, depression, and many others just reflect your negative beliefs. If you are depressed or anxious about something, especially in a chronic way, it means you hold a negative belief about that situation. So your thoughts are negative about that subject or about many subjects if you have negative beliefs in multiple areas of life. The message of the story is this: if there is something that makes you anxious, depressed or gives you panic attacks, then it is showing you your fears and negative beliefs. It's not random, it's not an illness, it is called to your attention to fix the belief. It's something your higher self wants to fix it in order to get your desired life. If you have general state of depression or anxiety, then it shows a general low state of mind. It shows you that cultivate only mediocre thoughts and feelings. Think of the mind as a garden. It's saying you to grow better plants and flowers. It is continuous and it's like a habit, hard again. But still, this is just effects of wrong mental habits and not an illness. Basically, it means that a person who has spent weeks, months or years cultivating a negative state of mind and became second nature. But you can do the same with positive states of mind and make them your new core. How can you fix it and have a godly mental health? Not gonna the nice crew that will tell you that everything will be okay. No, it will be okay when you make it okay, because your life is literally in your hands and your hands only. Nobody coming to save you. You want your life to change? You have to change your mind. and I'm gonna 4 tips to do it. First, realize change begins in the mind, never in the environment. Meaning, don't try to force out the world to change it. It is useless. As Einstein states, you can't solve a problem with the same level of consciousness that caused it. So something has to get to change within first, in order for it to reflect your mind. And in order to change your mind, you have to discipline your mind. From this day now, you're gonna talk to your mirror like positive compliments. You're gonna talk nicely and strongly in your mind. It won't happen instantly, but Rome wasn't built in a day. You will make it with practice, and you will godly confident and happy than ever, trust me. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. You are the in control, not the fucking Jeffrey who tells you you have unloved traumas. And second tips. You have to leave the people give you a bad mental attitude and we're always talking bad and negative shits. I don't mean talking emotions and sharing some bad stuff in life. You can hear it. We all human beings, but you will not be with a friend who is always negative. Always in a negative attitude and only speaking to fall down your beliefs. No, you will not do that. You can have a perfect self-image and a good mental health. But if you would stay in the group that only talk about negative stuffs, you will be one of them, trust me. And you won't be even realize because it's happening unconsciously, so we don't want that. And 3. Gratitude lists. Write every day 3 things that you are grateful for. It doesn't matter what the hell you are grateful. The only thing is matter. Write with your own hands, not on your computer. Write with your own hand to a paper. Feel that mini gratitude feeling in your mind, and it will create more of this feeling, and your mind gonna start to upgrade. It's also suggested by science to be happy. You can check Dr. Joe Dispenza. And last final thing, get a dream and chase for it, because your day-to-day life is affect your mental health. It's simply an attitude, and attitude have effect on mind. Your higher self wakes up to sunrise and starts his day, whilst your present self stays in bed. Your higher self doing his morning routines in order to get his goals. He meditates and explores nature because he knows it will improve not only mental health but also his view of life. Your present self still stays in bed. Your higher self going for gym. He looks to his idols, he spots his brothers and helps them grow. You are still asleep. It's meal time, and your higher self makes the best organic food himself because he knows this is the healthiest and gonna make him good results after it. Your present self still in the bed, taking the phone and scrolling social media and filling his mind with bad shits. Your higher self spent hours reading, learning and improving his mind. Your present self still spent hours scrolling on social media, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Pornhub. Your higher self leads his group of friends. He is helping his friends to grow together. He looks his friends and he inspires them. Your present self just gotten out of the bed. He stopped to chair over to his computer and opening Discord, playing annoying games which makes him more annoying. Your higher self had a fantastic day and he is journaling how he is grateful about. Your present self stays up late over depression and overthinking what he is gonna do with his life. And in order to don't think about it, he's fapping and fapping. It's making more damage on brain and his self-image. What I have described to you, your present life and your higher self life, which gonna make the change to your life. Remember, watching this is not enough. You have to put in practice daily. Try it just for a month, you will see results, I guarantee. Just don't give up in first 2 weeks and it will be more easier. It's only about discipline. I believe in you.